going on, everybody? Welcome to Hat Talk Live. It is May the 22nd. It's a special Wednesday night edition of Hat Talk Live, and we've got a great crowd in here already ready to go. Welcome in, everybody. It's Wednesday night, and it's not AEW Dynamite. It's Hat Talk Live. We probably got more people watching Hat Talk Live than Dynamite lately. Welcome in, everybody. I see Angie and Andres and Lauren and Charisma and the wife and Mr. 3D and Alex and everybody in here, 20 million strong already right off the bat. Got a feeling this is going to be a good one tonight, as it always is. So welcome in, everybody. It's Hat Talk Live. So thank you very much for joining in tonight. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll get right down to business as we always do. Let's talk about last Friday's drop first. We'll go right into the slides first tonight. Type A. Last week's drop, OCD. And for those of you that are type A personalities out there, a little bit OCD on that side, this one might have driven you a little bit nuts. I haven't seen anybody with this one in hand yet, so I don't know if anybody's actually received this one yet. I definitely don't have it yet, but we will do a full review when I do have it in hand. But just some of the things we can pick up from the photos. There's some a squared off edge on the patch that's a little bit off. There's some stitching on the brim that's a little bit crooked. There's a Shutterstock cut off on the photo on the side of the hat there. The A is dropped on the patch. There's some other things. We'll go over everything once I do have it in hand. The photos don't do it justice as far as like everything that is wrong on purpose on this hat. The snap in the back is two different colors. There's so much shit going on here. We'll unpack it all next week when we have it in hand live and on head and everything for you guys. So that was last Friday's drop, OCD. Comments in the chat. Did you grab it? Did you not? Did you like it? Did you not? Whatever you guys think, let me know what you thought. I thought a pretty positive reaction to this one. I think a lot of people appreciate it. Oh, the crown is upside down on the brim too. On the brim tag there, that you can also kind of make that out in that photo there. I don't know if that showed up. Yeah, it shows up a little bit better on that side photo there. But yeah, so lots of stuff going on with this one. Pretty fun, pretty creative. Sergeant K Dizzle saying that he got one. Yeah, so a lot of people are, saying that they, liked it and everything. So I thought it was pretty cool and pretty creative. And again, this is something where who knows if we'll ever see stuff like this done again, because again, this was something that was like it might be just like a one-off. It might have been a one-time deal that we see these kinds of, purposeful errors, as I like to call them, and very, very creative. So I always have appreciation for that stuff. So very cool. We'll wait till we see it and get it in hand next week, and we'll do a full review on it then. Some of you might have noticed that I was out of town for a little bit. Let me change the view on this so I can talk and show you stuff. So I was out of town this past weekend. I got a much deserved, I'll say it out, I did deserve it, getaway. I went down to Orlando, Florida. I'm a little bit tan. I got a little tan. I got some pool time in, got some little bit of relaxation and a little bit of, doing some work and things like that on the side. I had some stuff to take care of and some personal stuff to take care of. And it was good. It was a good time to get away. I got to meet up with Santiago for dinner one night. So shout out to Santiago for meeting up with me. Got a nice dinner together. Talked about a bunch of shit. Appreciate him meeting up with me. 3 times I've been in Orlando, he's been able to meet up with me, and appreciate his friendship in this. I wouldn't even know him if it wasn't for this. So appreciate him. And so while I was down there, of course, I was scouting out some of the stores and everything and checking out some of the hats that were available. And these were at Lids, as you might have seen me post in the Goorin Bros fans Facebook group and in my story this past weekend. And they had some different stuff. And one of the things is actually on head that you can see. I did grab that pink Panther, light pink color with the blacked out Panther patch on it. I'll actually remove and show you guys in detail. Very, very nice, as Angie was already saying in here. I saw earlier, and the nice looking hat straight out of the gate. I like this one a lot. This one stood out to me. It was something I thought I needed to get, so I definitely grabbed it. I had never seen it before. I had seen this colorway, like new core colorway with the Frenchie patch. Didn't really need that one as much, but I saw this one with this patch on it, and I was like, okay, that's a go. So definitely really like that one, and we'll do a couple of new pickups while I've got the, the screen time, whatever here. Last fall, I believe, we were down in Florida and the wife had seen this one in Lids also. This was in Lids, by the way, Lids Orlando International Outlets. So she had seen this butter. She liked it. She likes anything with this like teal colorway. I'll show you something else in a second. But different, version of the butter patch and everything, and on different colorway. And thankfully, they still had it because we've never found it again after we saw it last fall when we were doing my Hat Talk Live for Life event down in Orlando. We had never seen this one, and I had one left when I went down this time, and I found this one, so I had to grab it for her because she wanted it. So definitely grabbed that. So that was very cool. And then as I walked in and when I saw some stuff that had caught my eye that I had never seen, this one right off the bat, I had kind of noticed that I was like, all right, she's going to want this one no matter what. Because like anything, this is called mint. Like this colorway core hat is mint. And you can see floater. Someday I'll get this right. Up there. Floater is up there. It's different. It's a different colorway. So this is called mint, this core color. And I like this one a lot too. Blacked out Karma patch makes that patch, the colors on that patch really, really pop a lot more than being on the white backed patch. So I really like that a lot. And it's a great hat. So I got 2 for the wife, 1 for me. So that's the way it works. So that was while I was at Lids, and they had a couple other new things down there too that I had never seen in hand. They had the faded sloth. They had a cream colorway of nuts. They had some from Supercharged. Obviously, I'd seen those before. Paisley, white Paisley killer. I had never seen that in hand. And they had a version of Squad with that patent leather. Same type of patent leather appeared as the Swagger hat that dropped in December also. So another flamingo hat on that same pink patent leather design there. So that was kind of cool. Another version of that. So if anybody missed Swagger and they want to get a flamingo hat with that same patent leather, it's mauve colorway on there. That was available in Lids in Orlando. I saw some people posting that they weren't able to find these online. These might be in-store exclusive. So if you've got a Lids in your area, you might want to go make the trip and check it out. I know my Lids in my area does not have a selection like this, but check your Lids, your local Lids, and see what they got. You never know what they might have. And there we go. That was only one slide, and I thought I had more. Anyway, Candyland capsule dropped this past Sunday. Had Swedish fish, peep, gummy. I think these are fire. I mean, how many times do I say that they're not? I really like these a lot. I think the colors on these are great. I don't have them in hand yet, so I won't give you rankings or full review or anything yet. But once I do have them in hand, I will give you my full opinion and review and everything, and scratch and sniff them live on the show and everything. I know some people loved them, and some people were kind of, meh, I don't, didn't really care that much about them, whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is, that I'm kind of at a loss on this one. I kind of really felt like this was going to be a hit, and I don't know if it was or not. So I feel like it was, I feel like these were great. Angie's saying she's looking forward to seeing them in hand. I know Charisma liked them a lot. I know there were a few people that picked up at least one, and maybe all 3. I think Distinguished Gentleman grabbed all 3 probably, as he always does. Andres is saying he got his little sister the Peeps one, so it was perfect for her. Jenny Wilson says she didn't like them at all. So there's different mixed reviews on these ones, and that's okay. Buy what you like, as I always say. But I will wait to give my full review on these. And I agree with Gio. Peep is definitely a must-have. I think that leaning towards the favorite, most likely for me, I like the blacked out patches. I think that design and the black leather brim on that one is fire. So I think that one is where I'm leaning towards. I'm not going to give you my full rankings yet, but we will wait for that next Thursday night when I'm back live again. Don't forget about Farmagami. They are available on the Goorin World app and Goorin.com. And also Dessert Camo Capsule still available on Goorin World app and Goorin.com. Those 3 great quality in those. And in hand, if you haven't grabbed one of those yet, definitely do yourself a favor and grab one of your favorite flavors on those. Oh, I'm skipping way ahead. And Farm Originals also still available, Goorin World app and Goorin.com as well. Don't forget about the Manatee, Big T, Cup of Big T t-shirt available on the Hat Talk Live store. Don't forget to grab one of those if you are shopping for anything special. You want to give somebody the Hat Talk Live gift. Great shirts out there designed by a couple of great friends in the Army here. Angie and Hunter came up with this great design for me, so I appreciate them. And also don't forget about the great Hat Talk Live NWO Wolfpack shirts and the regular Hat Talk Live NWO Hollywood shirts in many different colors available now. And still the event t-shirt from Hat Talk Live 05 Big T Birthday Bash is available now as well. We also dropped our We the Ones logo shirts last week. As you saw, we have the black shirt and it comes in a couple different other colors as well. And we also did say we have a limited edition tie-dye version of the We the Ones t-shirt. And we've gotten a few orders of these in. I said I was going to leave this up for 1 week only, but I'm going to leave it up for one more week. So you have one more week to grab your tie-dye version of the We the Ones t-shirt. So grab those before next Thursday night show, because these, I'm making a special limited edition amount of these. And when they're gone, they're gone. I'm not bringing them back. So We the Ones, tie-dye, and many other colors, all available right now on the Hat Talk Live store, available in my link tree. DTLR, we've talked about these hats. They've got a bunch of great stuff over on DTLR. We've talked about those hats already. And also this week, they did drop something from an upcoming jungle capsule. This Panther is part of a capsule that will be dropping on the Goorin channels later this year. Probably late summer is what I heard. So Panther, second time so far anyway that we've seen the design on the back of the patch on this. This is a different Panther patch. It's different with the background, with the jungle kind of theme in the back of the patch with that Black Panther on there. And also on the mesh, you see the leaves, the jungle type leaves on the back there on the mesh. Very, very nice. This one is $50 on DTLR. The link is available in my link tree as well for those. So grab those while they're available, or you can wait until they drop on Goorin World app and Goorin.com. So a lot of good reviews. I heard a lot of people talking positively about these. They like this one a lot. So I saw a few people picking this one up. So if you like it and you need it quick, go ahead and grab it. DTLR right now. Dust Storm, we've talked about a little bit already. Don't forget the King and Hunter are the only two from that capsule that is available on Buckle. They will not return to Goorin World app or Goorin.com. So grab those while you can. So they'll only be available in other Goorin retailers. They will not be back on Goorin.com or Goorin World app. Great 6 hats. Very nice, very good quality. I know Last Bill loves his. Distinguished Gentleman was saying great things about them. I like the 2 that I've got. I got Tough and Dead, so I really like both of those. Great feel to these hats. Very, very good quality, as we've become known to expect with Goorin merchandise, Goorin hats, whatever. They also on Buckle have that Frenchie that I was just talking about a second ago in the same pink colorway as this one I have on my head. And they also have a paisley, tan paisley of Cougar. Those are available in the women's section of Buckle. So if you're looking on Buckle, for some reason they put these in the women's section, but they're unisex. You can rock them if you're a guy. It doesn't matter. So it's the same hats. There's nothing different about them, even though they put them in the women's section. Still got Fanatics for all your MLB, NFL, NBA, NHL, MLS, WWE needs, and they do have Goorin hats on there. So definitely check out the link on there if you're shopping for any of that stuff. Sneakers talk. Let me take a drink before I can. Oh, fuck. What a morning. I guess these were more limited than a lot of people thought. First off, the Dunks, the Futura Dunks L. And then the one I was really, really looking forward to, J Balvin 3 Rios, L City, as you see in the corner there, L City. Whatever. I don't know. They're gone. It's over. I don't know. Usually, I know, I don't think they ever did a restock on their first Balvin 3s. So I'm kind of doubting we're going to see these come back. I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Resale is like $500. They can have that. There's no way I'm paying $500 for them. Yeah, Gio Vasquez, Oliver. I see L City. I did not see anybody in the Army who hit So if anybody did hit, you let me know. I mean, let me know. I mean, but I mean, I'm not paying resale for them anyway. So that's just where I'm at right now. And then we got another L coming soon. I think it's May 25th. These are slated to drop. I didn't see them on sneakers yet when I checked earlier today, though. The Canary Yellow Jordan 1 low, Travis Scott lows here. They'll be dropping, I believe, May 25th. Yeah, Gio, I don't want to pay resale either. So get ready to take your L. I don't know anybody who ever hits on Travis Scott. So these will be eaten up real quick. So I'll gladly put my bid in for my L on yeah. Oh yeah, the wife brought that up too. So J Balvin did a drop on his website for the Rios, and there was like a secret code that you could input. And if you didn't put the code in, the shoes went to cart for $25,000. And Unbreakable was posting some videos like in a reel or whatever he did last night. And some people actually paid the $25,000 without inputting the special password or discount code to bring the price down to $250, which is what they're supposed to retail for. Absolutely insane that people paid $25,000 for a sneaker that's not even like, I mean, you could buy it today on StockX for $500. Yeah, there's a few people who paid it. And somebody in California, he was showing one screenshot that they paid the taxes of California are ridiculous. And it was like another $2,000 in taxes that somebody paid. So it was $27,000 for a $250 sneaker. Absolutely incredible. Glad some people have money to piss away. I certainly could never, ever do that. Yeah, I mean, like and some people knew the code and some people didn't know the code. There's a whole shit show yesterday. But Travis Scott lows. It's this Saturday. Is it Saturday they're dropping? I think it's Saturday, the 25th, whatever it is. Don't forget to enter the We the Ones into the Goorin AI chat on the Goorin World app. Get those 15 free tickets. Never know when you're going to need them for the upcoming exclusive experiences and exclusive merchandise that will be coming soon. So get those 15 free tickets. If you're somebody new out there who's watching Hat Talk Live for the first time, We the Ones. Just enter in We the Ones into the Goorin AI chat and get those 15 free tickets. And it's much appreciated. As well as subscribing to Hat Talk Live. If you're a new watcher, if you're watching over on Instagram, and I'll take this time to check out to see that there's 2 people watching over on Instagram, and those 2 people or 3 people, come on over and watch on YouTube and subscribe. Appreciate that. And also smash that like button. So smash the like button, click the notification bell, and subscribe to Hat Talk Live. Appreciate every single one of you out there who is loyalty with a capital T. As we grow this and get bigger, I promise you the people who are here on the ground floor and who are with me from the beginning will be the ones, we the ones, that are going to reap the best and the most benefits of the things that I do. I've said that for a long, long time on this show. And I appreciate those people who stand by and who are supportive and who are a part of everything and are excited to be a part of this community, who are excited to do fun things and like my live events and participate in the chat on the show and interact with me and talk about, all the cool stuff. It's not just hats. It's about the community too. So appreciate you being a part of it and appreciate you being here from the ground up as we're building this, because we're going bigger and better. I promise you we are. And you want to be here now and being a part of this, like you see many of the great people who are. So I'm just telling you now. I mean, like I'm not, giving you a warning or a threat or nothing. I'm just saying it's good to be here now because it will be recognized down the road. You will be very thankful that you were a part of something from the very beginning. So thank you guys for everything. And make sure you guys are subscribed. If you're new here, welcome. We appreciate the newbies and everything. And don't be shy. Feel free to comment in the chat. We're a welcoming group. And if you say something stupid where we got great moderators, they'll just remove it anyway. And we also have great moderators and admins in the Goorin Bros Fans Facebook group. If you're the best Goorin Bros Fans Facebook group on Facebook, we are over 2,500 strong over there on Facebook. We've got myself, JD Larios, Charisma, Last Bill, and Mikey moderating and keeping this group running like a well-oiled machine. And we have got great chats for buying and selling, legit checks, or just general shooting the shit, talking about hats, and whatever else you want to talk about in there, as long as we're being respectful, we're being positive, and we're not just complaining constantly and bitching. It's a great group. Take advantage of the group for good reasons, to be a part of something, to take a break from normal life that does suck sometimes. Go to Goorin Bros fans to be a part of something that's positive and it can take your mind off of some stuff sometimes. So appreciate you guys being a part of that. And I'm going to talk about some stuff that's been going on in the group this week tonight. Also some things like on the side. As you know, I do my reseller tip of the week every week. And tonight I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to shrink this down too. I'm going to take a drink first. As JD Larios is saying, nothing but positive vibes. A few things that came about that I want to talk about in the group this week. Gotten some feedback about, cleaning hats. As I see Crazy Hawk is like lingering right over. I don't think I've seen him in here tonight. Maybe he's busy tonight. So some people were saying like, oh, they're, getting their hats real sweaty and stuff, and summer's coming, and, it is a time when you do tend to sweat more because of the heat and everything. So one of my suggestions, like if you're going somewhere where you're going to sweat a lot, I suggest not wearing like your best grail that day or your favorite hats that day or something like with an elaborate design that day. I suggest breaking out maybe like a core hat, especially for things like going to the gym. I would never rock a Friday drop in the gym unless I was like just doing a photo in the gym or something. Like as far as like working out in the gym, I'm burping. As far as working out in the gym, I pick core hats. I pick stuff that's replaceable because if I do sweat it up, I can just buy another one to replace it. I know some people do. I think Julie wears her stuff to the gym and whatever, and that's fine. It's to each their own. But I'm just telling, you guys out there who are having like, sweating issues, dirtying up hats and stuff like that. Yes, there are ways to clean some things, but if you are somebody who is super concerned about like dirtying up your hat, sweating it up and everything, I suggest maybe wearing a core hat to the gym and for things for those days when you're going to sweat your ass off, your head off, whatever. So that's one tip I want to give tonight. And that's not really a reseller tip. That's just like, yeah. All right. Yeah. You're right, JD. I will explain it. So a core hat is the basic hats. Those are available like usually for $40 on Goorin.com or like DTLR or whatever. Usually they're priced around $40. And so, for example, a core hat is like the one on head or like this one. They have like the little bit rougher mesh in the back. They're, basic, what is it? I think it's like a polyester. Yeah. 57% polyester, 43% cotton hats. And they feel pretty much like if you've got like a core hat, it's a core hat. So yes, these are core hats. Something that's not a core hat would be like Amazing, where this is a Friday drop. This is what's considered a Friday drop. The mesh is elevated. It's nicer in the back. It's softer. There's different materials on it. You know what Friday drops are. So, and same thing, like capsule drops and things like that are more elaborate designs. So that's more what I'm talking about. So rock something like this that you might be able to replace is more the point that I was trying to make with that. Also, I got to blow this up because you guys got to see this shit. Amazon, I've gone off about this before on the show. This is ridiculous to me. Like, I can't even believe what I'm looking at. And if you don't know what you're looking at here, I will explain it for you. That is someone's mailbox with a brown, looks like one of those bubble wrap envelopes in their mailbox with that chill hat, which you can see is fucked up with a dimple sticking out of it on the left side of that hat. To me, that is absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And I hate to like ruffle feathers or like say stuff that might get me in trouble or anything, but I gotta say, man, like to me, I'm definitely not ordering anything from Amazon until they can guarantee that they're shipping in boxes. And I know that people are watching this show. Something needs to be said because this is unacceptable. Unacceptable. These hats deserve to be treated as high end items. 40, 50, 65, $75 hats. You do not ship these in bags. These hats don't go in bags. I'm going to say it again. These hats do not go in bags. Amazon, stop. Like, seriously, there's no way. Until I know that this is done, I would never order a hat off Amazon. And I don't care if I'm screwing up Amazon's sales or whatever, but there's no way that this is happening in my unless you've got money to piss away and just you don't care that your hats show up looking like this. That's fine if you guys are up for that. I'm not up for that. I'm not here for that. So to me, I'm just issuing out the warning. Be prepared. And yes, I've had people tell me that they've put in the special instructions, please ship hat and box, and it still got shipped in a bag. So I don't know what needs to be done. I think a stronger warning or something needs to come from somewhere, but this cannot continue like this. These hats are not meant to go in bags. Absolutely not acceptable. Um, yeah. And it's Amazon that's doing this because they're fulfilling the orders ultimately. And I mean, I know that it's, Goorin has a store on there, but it needs to be corrected for sure. Like these, if you're ordering from Goorin, you never get a hat in a bag. You always get it in a box. Just had to point this out. So that's all I'm going to say. That's my warning. That's my thoughts on that. One other thing I wanted to talk about tonight, as far as my reseller tip of the week, let me put that back up. Reseller tip of the week. This secondary market stuff. We got new people. There's always new people coming in and out. Some people don't understand, just like JD just pointed out, when I said core hat, I kind of assume everybody knows what core hat is. I'm kind of like, I have to take a step back sometimes to realize, yes, there are new people. Like not everybody is somebody who's watched Hat Talk Live for 2 years. So I apologize to some of you guys who have watched Hat Talk Live for over 2 years. Sometimes I do have to like say some things repeatedly. So there's some repetition because not everybody watches every week. So there's sometimes where I got to go over stuff like repeatedly and explain some stuff and educate, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to educate the new community as well as the existing community and entertain and everything. That's what I'm here to do. So the secondary market it's as with everything, has its scammers and its shady people and everything. And if you're new to this and you don't know what a real hat looks like, we went over this last week on the show, so feel free to go back and check out last week's show. I believe the date was May the 18th, 17th, 18th, whatever it was. But go back and watch last week's show. I did in-depth talking about a heavyweight hat that we found that was as close to a perfect replica as I've ever seen in a Goorin hat. And we've got a legit chat in our group. And if you have questions about something and you're not sure what you're buying, first off, I suggest only buying from legitimate Goorin retailers. I suggest only buying directly from Goorin, DTLR, Buckle, and any of the links that are available in my link tree in my bio on Instagram at BigT5279. And no, I don't have affiliations with all of them. But if you go to those links, you won't get ripped off. And I'll say this, for those of you that are in this, secondary market community, I'm willing to bet that more of you than less of you have at some point been burned by someone, somehow, some way. Whether it's buying a fake hat, getting ripped off and getting sent nothing, not getting sent what you were promised. I think that these things have happened more times than not. And for the people who are new to this, I would be very, very careful traveling in these shark-infested savage waters that are out there. So be very careful and just utilize the things that are available on Goorin Bros Fans, like the legit check chat and our general community chat, and be very careful. And also, I just want to end with, Poshmark is not a authorized Goorin retailer. I want to clear that shit up real clear. Poshmark cannot be fully trusted. Just because somebody posts they have one real Friday drop on there, or you bought something on there, does not mean that everything that they sell is legitimate. So be careful out there. eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, whatever you're shopping on, go to my link tree. I've got most of the trusted, best Goorin retailers there. Check them out on there. All right. With that said, I'm going to take a break and we're going to bring in a special guest. It looks like more than one special guest. Give it up. Oh, he's small. Going on.
Hello. Hello. How are you, sir? Me and Grogu just want to come on in and say hi and hope everybody is doing amazing today in the Hat Talk Army.
Absolutely. And I see you got Farmagami on, so you can do a review on that because I don't have any of those yet.
These hats are freaking amazing. Like, I think you guys are definitely missing out. These are some of the most detailed hats. Like, everything on here, like even the inside, is really, really good.
Yeah, I do have to grab one because I think the yellow one is bent, right? Yeah, I think that's bent. I think that's the one I like the most.
Yeah, I think so. Either the yellow or the gray one. I can't remember.
Yeah, gray is fly.
Yeah. Gray is fly, yellow is bent. Yes, I like the red one too. That one's also pretty cool. So I might get that one. Well,
that's cock.
Yeah. I definitely want that. But
cock.
Yeah. You know who else likes this hat? Grogu likes this hat because he loves frogs. He loves frogs. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he likes to eat them. So, yeah. But yeah, seriously, don't sleep on these hats. And you know what else don't sleep on? The freaking candy hats.
I can't believe that the mixed reaction that we got on those. I thought those were going to be more of a hit than, I mean, I'm not saying they're not a hit, but I was just surprised by the amount of comments that I saw that were negative. Or would you say money?
Yeah, I'm just saying, stop being so boring, people. Stop being so boring. I
think it's the economy. I don't want to get too much into that shit, but I think that people they're picking and choosing. And I think a lot of people want to buy the Friday drops. And I think that they're kind of like, I'm going to wait on the capsule and it might be there if I want one down the road. So they're trying to save their money for Friday drops. I think that's what's going on right now.
Yeah. So you think that's what's going on? Instead of saying that they're broke, they're saying, I don't like these hats. You think that's what's going on?
Yeah, I do. I think they're making themselves find a reason not to like them so they don't open their wallets. I truly believe that sometimes. I think that happens with Friday drops too.
I think if you're going to say that, what you should say is, I'm not going to buy this hat this week because I want to save money with Lewis. I think, I'm not going to buy this hat because I need to start building my money and growing my wealth. So that's a better excuse than pass. I don't like it. Whatever, so.
Yeah, I can, and I also can appreciate somebody saying like a positive statement about something instead of just shitting on it. Like we see a lot in the chat on the group, the Goorin Bros Fans Facebook group, because like, that just like annoys me a little bit. Like especially when it continues on and on and on and on, like, okay, cool. You didn't buy it. I don't need to hear it 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't buy every hat. I've passed on a few hats like recently, and maybe I will regret passing on the green bird hat. I passed on that.
Oh, Quetzal.
Yeah, because first of all, it doesn't really mean anything to me. I thought it was it's a beautiful hat. What could I say? But is it for
You
me?
just didn't
No,
feel like
that's,
you needed it.
yeah. It's like we don't like, just because you don't have to, just because you don't want the hat doesn't mean you have to bash it. Like I thought it was like one of the best, most detailed hats I've ever seen. It was beautiful, but
Yep.
doesn't fit my style. So I don't have to be like, I didn't get this hat. Like I don't like this. I mean, beautiful hat, not for me. Move on.
That's I mean, like there's pairs of sneakers and stuff, and I don't go into groups on, bitching about, oh, I didn't fucking buy these, telling everybody 100 times I didn't buy it. Like,
yeah,
your opinion is okay and everything, but it's like, you don't need to ruin it for everybody else. That's what I feel goes on sometimes. That's what annoys me a little bit is like, chill out a little bit.
Yeah, just because you don't like a peep hat doesn't mean you gotta ruin it for the rest of us that freaking love peeps. That hat was made for me, by the way. Like every single year I go and have heated debates on how much I love peeps, and people are like, they're garbage, blah blah blah. So every single year, like I have to post like a very creative peep hat on social media for Easter. So obviously we already know what I'm doing next year.
Well, you had messaged me, you hope that morning you said something like you hope that one of them was a gummy bear. And I said that there's something you're going to like way more. And I just want to point out, in Big T we trust, especially with secrets, because I didn't even tell you, did I?
You did not. You said there's especially one hat that you're really gonna like, and I'm like,
yep. So
okay.
Anybody out there who thinks that I give, he just froze up. Anybody who thinks I give out information, even my closest of friends here, I don't.
No, I don't know. I don't know anything.
No,
you give the same amount of clues that you do on this live. Like, I asked like, am I gonna like this hat? And you're like, oh yeah, there's especially one that you're gonna like. And I was like, is there a gummy bear? Like, and you're like, there's one you're gonna like even more than that. But
it's exactly what happened too. So
yeah.
All right, what else you got? Candyland, Capsule. We're waiting to get those in hand. Hopefully, I'll have them for next week's show.
The only thing else that I wanted to say was, if I can give myself a little plug right here,
Sure.
I'm doing my 2-year TikTok anniversary. 2 years on TikTok on July 14th. It's going to be a big event, and it's also
birthday bash too.
Yes, and it's my birthday celebration too, so which is on 7-Eleven, and I'm giving stuff out. Right, there's going to be contests, giveaways, all kinds of stuff happening. So I'm giving stuff out on my birthday, kind of like how you're very generous on your birthday too, right?
I didn't even mention that yet. I'm giving away something here tonight too.
Yeah, I think I saw that in your text. Yeah.
I'm surprised we don't have more people in here watching. We just don't want to do a giveaway. People are in here.
They're gonna start coming in now. Giveaway. But so
people in here are calling all their buddies to say, hey, he's about to give something away. You're gonna wait a little bit. But we missed you last week. So what are we now at? What's the count now?
Man, I think it's like at 10 right now.
10? Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to verify, but yeah, I think it's 10.
We'll try and line that up around the time when your birthday happens so we can.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Break or tie or whatever. Well, there might be more episodes of Hat Talk Live than people think coming.
Okay. Well, that'll be an opportunity for me to, get the thing done. Very interesting.
There might be more episodes of Hat Talk Live. So if you're out there and you wanted more Hat Talk Live, you might be getting more Hat Talk Live very soon.
All right. Well, I will be.
I don't know. I don't know. I should say that. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to have you on those episodes yet. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll see if I can sneak my way in.
Yeah, you'll cram your way. People are out there thinking they're like, more Hat Talk Live. More time invested watching this shit.
More money we'll be spending probably too.
Yeah, that could lead. Well, hopefully that's what it leads to.
Yeah. Guys, have a fun account. The money in your fun account is the money that you use to buy hats. Quick tip right there.
There you go. Anything else you got tonight?
I'm good. Thank you for letting me grace you with my presence.
Absolutely.
And, don't forget to get awesome.
I'm going to say something in a little bit that you might have an objection to, but pay attention.
Okay, I'll be down there.
It's music related. I got a feeling you're gonna disagree with me.
All right, we'll see what you have to say.
All right, see you. Thanks. Mr. Charisma, as always, joining in. Appreciate him joining in. Let's get into it. Let's talk about 2 days away. Don't think that tomorrow's Friday just because we're live on Wednesday night. I'm going to be confused as fuck. Friday, May the 24th, 2 days away. Rock Hopera. Rock Hopera. I'm going to tell you, as I've said many times over the course of this year already, this one is a fucking banger of a hat. You know me and the black hats. I love stars. I love black hats. The teaser on this one is only a piece of what we're getting. And this one is a fucking banger to me. I'm going to preface it with that. To me, this is a banger. So if you've got the same taste that I do, good taste, this is a fucking banger. And yes, and Gio putting up the devil horns, right on with the devil horns. Yes. Rock Hopera. Guesses out there. Anybody want to take any guesses on what this one animal might be or anything else about this hat while we've got a minute in here before we get to Q&A and everything? We can talk about this, what you guys think. What are you thinking by what you're seeing here? Are you liking what you're seeing so far on this one? And I'm telling my opinion is this one is fire. It's fire. Andres is saying it looks like a banger. It looks like you're correct, sir. Marlon is guessing an eagle. I see Luca saying daddy. It is not daddy. It is not daddy. No, we're daddy was last year. We ain't seeing that again. We're not going to see that again. I feel like the chat is slow. Okay. Barbecue David we'll save this for Q&A probably. Yeah, I totally agree with that statement. Well, let's touch on that in a moment, JD. Let's touch on that in a moment if you can reshare that. No guesses out there. Quiet out there. 26 million of you guys out there. I'm going to give away something tonight too. You guys excited about that or what? So quiet in here. What are we doing? Nobody's got anything to say? Okay. Well, anyway, Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mexico time. Rock Hopera. Lucas saying a vulture or a Great Dane. PD saying a bat. I can't say whether you're right or wrong. I did say a couple people were wrong, though. Nobody who's been right yet, I'll say that. I'd say it. I'd say you're not right. And Gio saying a bird like Punk. Nah. Nope. I'm just shooting it down. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But either way, I'm telling you it's fire. It is a banger. It is rocking. This one is a rocking hat. So, and for those of you in the chat, if you see that going by, you might get a clue as somebody did just guess it correctly. So there you go. And the animal used for this one is a very unique and wild looking animal and very, very cool. So, and as Hunter is talking about the other picture there, I really couldn't I don't even know sometimes what these other pictures even do. Sometimes they lead you into a totally different direction and you're mind boggled by these clues. The clues are sometimes they're so obvious and sometimes they're not. So either way, that's what we've got to work with. So, I wouldn't say this. Yes, it's got stars on it, but I don't know if this would be my first pick for a 4th of July hat. I think there's other hats that are good picks for 4th of July hats. So I definitely feel like this one is good for those who like to rock out there. I think you guys are going to love this one. So Rock Hopera, Friday, May the 24th, 2024, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mexico time, exclusively on the Goorin World app, Limit 2. And you might be wondering why I am live on a Wednesday night, and that's because tomorrow night I will be live from the Rolling Stones. Yes, the greatest rock and roll band to exist in our lifetime will be live from East Rutherford, New Jersey at MetLife Stadium tomorrow night. And that's where I will be with my family and one of my friends seeing the Rolling Stones for the how manyth time? So that's what I was going to use tonight as my raffle question. And we'll get this question posted up and you guys can DM me the answer for a chance to win. I'm going to give away fried hat tonight. I'll give away the fried from the food capsule from last year. We will give that away. And I'm going to ask, how many times has Big T seen the Rolling Stones live in concert? And you guys can answer by sending me a DM on Instagram at Big T5279. I saw Lawrence with Jonas Brothers back in December. And the opening act for my show has not been announced yet, though. It says to be announced. And I know Charisma was going to say that. Great band, but not the greatest. Yes, they are. And I know who you're going to say is, but I disagree. You're wrong. Anyway, let's see what we got going on. So send me those answers on Instagram, and I will get you entered into a raffle for the fried hat. And we will do that shortly. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to send me the answers. How many times have I seen the Rolling Stones live in concert going into tomorrow night? And the winner will get fries hat. So what meant to mind fuck with me? Oh, who's going to be the opening act? Is that what you're talking about, JD? Hopefully we get some right answers. I got none so far. You only get one shot at this answer too. I'm not going to do multiple. So how many? All right, I'll give you a clue because I know this one's tough and I've never said it on the show. So I'll give you a clue. How many live events have I done? -2. I'm only going to say that once too. That's it. I'm not even repeating that. If you didn't catch it, you didn't catch it. I've got no correct answers yet, which I might have to give another clue. There you go. There we got one. There you go. Yeah, we got a couple right answers. So we got at least 2 in here, so we're good. Keep them coming. Got 28 million people in here. I got 2 right answers. There we go. Now we got 3. If you've won something in the past 30 days, you're ineligible too. I think that's only Luca, though. Take this down. Greatest rock and roll band. Nope. Oh, I guess Britney's naked on Instagram again. That just popped up in my feed. What else is new? It's like a daily basis. Britney's butt is on Instagram lately. It's funny, like it's kind of a time when, a lot of people wanted to see her butt like 20 years ago, but these days I don't know how many people are really into wanting to see that. But maybe you do. I don't know. She gets a lot of likes for that butt, squeezing her tits together and dancing in circles. Oh, super wrong answers. Yep. JD's agreeing with Rolling Stones, saying Beatles have their charm, but the genius of Keith Richards was shown to him by his dad and his humility about the origins of rock and roll. There you go. No teaser picks on the. Oh yeah, I got you, JD. I'm gonna give you guys. We'll give you one more minute, and I got four right answers in here. So 29 million people and 4 right answers. Fire a number at me. There you go. JD Larios in here. How many live events have I done -2? I said it twice. So quiet in the chat tonight. You guys are right. You tired? It's a Wednesday night, midweek slump or something going on. You guys are quiet. 25 million here. 30 under 30 seconds. Under 30 seconds. I got 6 right answers. Nope. Under 10 seconds. Under 10 seconds. 2, 1, done. Done. Let me just make sure I didn't get any answers on Facebook. No answers on Facebook. Correct answer is 3. Tomorrow night will be 4. So we've got Gio, Jilly, JD Larios, Graham, AJ Godinez, Art, and that's it. So those are the 6. And we will be giving away a fried hat to one of them. And I saw our Vanna was in here earlier, but she might not be here anymore. So the correct answer is 3 I was looking for. I even said, how many live events have I done -2? 5 -2 is 3. I do my best. I'll try and help you guys the best. Get good at Hat Talk Live Trivia because the prizes are going to get better and better as we go on here. So it's in your best interest to get good. Rewatch those old shows, and people dip out because they're pissed because they're not going to win anything. So here we go. Spin, spin, spin. Where it stops, no one knows who is going to win the fried hat from last year's food capsule that they did. I feel like that had a different name, didn't it? It wasn't food capsule. And it is JD Larios. Congratulations. Well deserved. I don't think it's been a while since he's won something on the show. So congratulations, JD. He's a man of food and barbecue. How about some French fries for your ass? So there you go. Send me your address, JD, and I will get that sent out to you sometime next week. So congratulations, everybody, to JD Larios. Attended my 4th live event for Hat Talk Live for Life in Orlando this past October. So hope to see him again someday at another live event in the future. So congratulations to him, and a great friend, and also the admin of my Goorin Bros fans Facebook group. So it always, deep fried. There you go, Hunter. Thank you. That's good to have people in here who know what they're, deep fried. I probably wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years right now. My head is so full of other stuff. I have a good memory, but so anyway, let's do some Q&A and we'll wrap up and get out of here for the night. I'm going to get some rest before tomorrow night's Rolling Stones concert, and we will see you next Thursday night. I'll be back at normal time next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific on May the 30th. So almost done with May. How crazy is that? It's almost been how many weeks now? 3 weeks since my Hat Talk live event. So wow, May is almost gone. So questions, anything you guys got tonight to wrap up the show or anything? We'll talk about Friday Drop one more time before we get out of here. Don't forget the Candyland capsule is now available. Goorin World app, Goorin.com. I say give one a shot. Scratch and sniff. How many times do you think they're going to make scratch and sniff hats? How many times do you think that they're make scratch and sniff hats? Get something that's unique. Especially you single guys out there. Pick up some girls. Hey, you want to scratch the underbrim of my hat and sniff it? Hey, that's a way to pick up girls. Scratch your underbrim. Just a thought, Nobody's got any questions for me tonight. I guess you guys know everything. So tomorrow, No, not tomorrow. Friday, May the 24th, 2024, Rock Hopera on the Goorin World app exclusively. 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mexico time on the Goorin World app. Be on time, be ready. This one is a fucking banger. And what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought there. We got a question now. Limit 2. That was what I was going to say. I like to throw that in there. Do I have any thoughts on Nike starting to use AI in their design process? I did not see that. But AI is becoming so like widespread, like crazy how much people are using AI. So I don't know what I think of AI yet. I know that they just released some like laptop this week. I saw like Microsoft or whatever released this, big AI, like Mac or not MacBook, but like a laptop or whatever that has like this big AI engine that's supposed to be so like all you have to do is basically type in something like about like related to a file and it'll find the file for you and all these other crazy things. So I guess that's just, the new way. Yeah, AI created the Big T theme song. So I guess I support AI in that sense. And I'm not going to try and play it on here because we can't hear me when I play it. So, but hopefully you guys like the Big T Hat Talk Live theme song from my buddy Pat. He's big into the AI stuff. So yeah, roll out hardware specifically for AI use. Yes. So we'll see. I don't agree with it as far as kids using it to do papers and things like that. Like, I feel like that's going to be a problem. Kids using it in school to do their homework. I know it's on Meta has it on Facebook and on Instagram now. Like, it's like ask AI about this or whatever. Like, I hardly ever use it on there, but I don't know. I don't know what we're going to have to get used to it. I think it's here to stay. I don't think it's going to be gone or anything. Start Me Up. They'll play that first out the gate. Tomorrow night. Start Me Up. Sentimental. That song was playing when I won Turkey Trot in 2017 too. Great song. Get you pumped up for anything. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching tonight on a special Wednesday night edition of Hat Talk Live. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Had a great giveaway. Congrats again to our winner, JD Larios. Don't forget about Candyland Capsule. And don't forget about the Friday drop. Of course, Friday drop this Friday, Rock Hopera, May the 24th. This Friday, dropping exclusively on the Goorin World app, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mexico time. Candyland Capsule is limited. It will not return in stores. It is available only on the Goorin World app and Goorin.com. I had that question from a couple people. So it is limited. So they will only be available there. Once they sell out, they're gone. They're not going to come back on DTLR, Buckle, anything like that. So grab those while you can. I believe price is $65. So a little bit higher than normal, but scratch and sniff might add that extra $10 in there. So as Jilly's saying, we the ones. As always, I'm Big T. In Big T, we trust. I'll see you next Thursday night, back normal time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. And as always, peace.